What do these 15 prison films have in common? Not just bars, walls, or escape plans, but raw human stories, unforgettable characters, and the fight for survival, freedom, and identity. From classic escapes to psychological battles, each of these films will pull you inside the cell and make you question what freedom really means. Whether you're into powerful dramas, true stories, or mind-blowing performances, you're in the right place. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll discover prison films that go way beyond cliches, and a few you've probably never heard of. Let's break in. Bronson. Michael Peterson, later known as Charles Bronson, becomes Britain's most violent and infamous prisoner. The film presents his life through a surreal, theatrical lens. Violence is his language, and prison becomes his stage. As he battles authority and himself, his identity unravels. Both disturbing and hypnotic, it's a portrait of madness, ego, and isolation. Cell 211. On his first day as a prison guard, Juan becomes trapped during a violent riot. To stay alive, he pretends to be a new inmate, a dangerous decision. As tensions rise, he is forced to gain the trust of a powerful prisoner. The line between justice and survival begins to blur. Tense, brutal, and unpredictable, this is a prison drama with a sharp political edge. The Great Escape. During World War II, Allied soldiers held in a Nazi camp plan a massive escape. Each man contributes his skills, from digging to forging documents. The operation is risky, disciplined, and full of danger. It's not just about breaking free, but striking a blow to the enemy. Epic in scale and spirit, this is one of cinema's great wartime adventures. Escape from Alcatraz. Based on a true story, the film follows Frank Morris, an intelligent convict in the infamous Alcatraz prison. Known as inescapable, the prison is surrounded by cold waters and tight security. Morris quietly plans his escape, working in secrecy over many months. The details are meticulous, the risk enormous. This is a classic tale of determination, cleverness, and the pursuit of freedom. Felon. A family man is imprisoned after defending his home from an intruder. Inside, he enters a system ruled by fear, power, and underground fighting. He must learn to survive without losing himself completely. The lines between justice and punishment are constantly challenged. Felon is a gripping story of morality, violence, and personal strength. The Green Mile. Set on death row in a southern prison, the film follows guard Paul Edgecombe as he meets John Coffey. John is a gentle giant with a supernatural gift and a death sentence. As mysterious events unfold, Paul begins to question justice itself. The prison becomes a place of miracles, sorrow, and moral reckoning. This is a haunting story about compassion, the human soul, and the power of belief. Coolhand Luke. Luke is a war veteran sentenced to a chain gang in the American South. His refusal to submit to authority turns him into a symbol of resistance. No matter the punishment, Luke maintains his independence and charm. His defiance challenges both the prison guards and fellow inmates. The film explores themes of dignity, rebellion, and the cost of freedom. Shot caller. After a fatal accident, a successful man is sent to prison and forced to adapt to survive. Inside, he joins a violent gang and quickly rises through the ranks. Each decision pulls him deeper into a criminal world. Even after release, freedom feels like a distant dream. Shot Caller is a powerful tale of transformation, sacrifice, and lost identity. We're halfway through our list of the best prison films. If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's keep going. A Prophet. A young, illiterate Arab man enters a violent French prison. To survive, he aligns with a Corsican mafia group. As he learns, adapts, and rises in power, he builds his own criminal empire. The prison becomes a training ground for transformation and control. Dark, intense, and brilliant, the film explores identity, loyalty, and survival. The Shawshank Redemption. Wrongly convicted of murder, banker Andy Dufresne begins a life sentence in Shawshank Prison. There he forms a deep bond with Red, a longtime inmate with quiet wisdom. Despite the harsh conditions, Andy refuses to lose hope. Through patience, intelligence, and quiet determination, he transforms his surroundings. His extraordinary journey leads to one of cinema's most memorable and powerful escapes. The Longest Yard. A disgraced football star is sent to prison where the warden forces him to form a team. Their opponents, the brutal prison guards. Inmates train hard, seeking redemption and revenge through the game. It's a battle of power, pride, and second chances. Blending grit, humor, and tension, the film critiques authority with biting energy. Stardup. A violent teenage offender is transferred to an adult prison where his father is also locked up. Their relationship is full of pain, history, and unresolved conflict. As the young man spirals, a counselor tries to reach him before it's too late. The prison is raw and unforgiving, but change is still possible. This is an emotionally charged drama about masculinity, rage, and redemption. Papon. Henri Charrière is falsely accused and sent to a brutal penal colony in French Guiana. There, he forms a fragile alliance with fellow prisoner Louis Degas. Despite constant failure, Papillon never gives up on escaping. Each attempt is more daring, revealing the resilience of the human spirit. This is a gripping tale of survival, friendship, and the quest for justice. Brewbaker. A new prison warden secretly enters the facility as an inmate to expose corruption. What he finds is a system full of cruelty, silence, and fear. When he reveals his identity, he begins a fight against deep-rooted injustice. The resistance he faces is powerful, both inside and outside the prison walls. Brewbaker is a bold story about reform, integrity, and moral courage. Carandiru. Based on true events, the film captures life in Brazil's largest and most chaotic prison. A doctor enters to offer medical care but finds a world full of stories and suffering. Through his eyes, we meet inmates shaped by poverty, injustice, and violence. The story leads to the real-life 1992 massacre that shocked a nation. This is a deeply human, tragic, and political film about life behind forgotten walls. Prison walls may hold the body, but these stories show us they can never truly cage the mind, the spirit, or the will to survive. Whether it's a daring escape, a fight for redemption, or a quiet act of rebellion, each of these films leaves something behind long after the credits roll. If one of these titles sparked your interest or reminded you of a favorite, let me know in the comments. And if you discovered something new today, hit that like button and share it with someone who loves a great story. Don't forget to subscribe, because we've only just begun unlocking cinema's most powerful moments. Until next time, stay curious and keep watching deeper.